Hi there. Recently, we've hit 200, well actually no, we've just hit 200 videos / shorts on the YouTube channel. On top of that, we've also come to the conclusion of the 3rd chapter of our show. So, today I wanted to talk a bit about it with some of the cast members, like me, the producer, the creator of the original British series, and finally, the artist. So, let's start with me, the producer. One thing is, I found the show very boring, the original one. It was very boring, so I wrote a new one, and it was so much better. So, now it's time to go see the original creator. They stole my show. They stole it. They barely even paid me. They gave me 50p for it. They said it's 50p and then they fucked off. Back to America, bastards. Now a lot of people call it the original British show. It's actually a Canadian show. It first aired in Canada, based on the British show, Weldh. But we would later release it in the United Kingdom and Ireland. That is what we did do. Yeah, so I think it's time that you go speak to the artist. Hi. I'm the animator. Oh, you want me to look over there, do you? Okay. I have been drawing for the past 100 odd days. I did the original show and I did the new show. Yeah. Sorry. And I haven't seen my family in, well, since it started. I missed one day, and do you know what they did to me? They chopped my left hand off. It's gone. I'm so sorry. It's really hard to talk about, you know, considering the fact they chopped my fucking hand off. Bastards. I'm also losing my mind a bit. Sometimes I decide to just talk to them. I used to be a farmer in the West Country. Now look at me. Listen to my voice. I don't even sound like I'm from the West Country. I sound more like I'm from the Midlands or the South. Well, east for me, wouldn't it? Yeah. You know, it's actually a coincidence that the hat matches this. This is from my dead granddad, and this is from me. This is just something I got a few years back. But yeah. It's hell. I hate every moment of it. And if you wonder why the drawings go wrong, that's because they're hitting my hand with a fucking hammer. They're insane. All of them. They're bloody insane. Anyway. Time to go see the drawings with the person who runs the YouTube channel.
Hi there, we were on the YouTube channel, let me go show you the drawings.
Hi, I'm actually the person who runs the YouTube channel. Sorry about the gremlin who came in. He's from the West Country. Anyway, this is the first drawing in the series. I think it's pretty self-explanatory on what it is. You know. Sorry about the gremlin. Right. So I'm going to be skipping over the shoddy drawings because they're not worth my time, because there's like 50 of these. So, first you've got this one, which I think came out really nicely. It's very self-explanatory on what it is. It's not amazing, some things are a bit naff, and I did forget to colour the quintents, but other than that, it's a pretty good drawing. It's a pretty good drawing. Next we've got... that is not the next one. The next one is this one. This is the best xenomorph I've ever done. The Excelsior, one problem I have with the Excelsiors is I keep drawing them with really fat nacelles, or muscly nacelles. I don't actually know. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Now, on the back of this is actually the Doctor from Doctor Who. Yeah. You're going to be seeing more of him. Then there is the... That can't have been the next one. There was... Oh no, I guess that was the next one. There's this really shoddy drawing. Basically, they were trying... Fucking hell, that is an awful Excelsior. Like, seriously. Look at that Excelsior. God, this must be one of the ones I did really late at night, which is why some of them look really bad. Next we have got the Dalek ship. I don't like holding this one. I don't like holding like colored pencils, they really hurt, but I like this one. Next up we have got, sorry I've got them on a really big stack on my lap. We've got, that definitely wasn't the next one. It was just a minor cock-up, don't worry about it. Next up we have got this one, which I couldn't be asked to do the background, but it is, I basically, you can kind of see the logo. I think it's better on the short, so go watch that. But the logo I based off the Terran Empire, because my headcanon is that the reason why the mirror universe is evil is because Khan actually survived. He didn't get marooned or whatever the story was. The next one is just a shoddy one, but they shoot in the acquaintance because everyone's dead. Then you've got this one, which I don't like. I just don't like it because I think it's not that good, and it had too good of a reception, and it really overshadowed other drawings that I liked. Well, it didn't overshadow it. It just it got way better reception than the ones I actually like. So I've grown to hate this one, but it's one of the more liked ones, to be honest. Like, people actually like it, and I guess I can see, like, artistically, it's one of my better works, but I just hate the drawing. And you're going to especially hear my hate for some of these things later on in the video. I'm struggling to grab this one. This one I actually like. I like this one. I know it doesn't technically make sense physically, but I really like this one. There's a shoddy Dalek on the back. Sorry, I'm really close. I should get away from you. You don't want to be too close to this. Next up, we've got a kind of shoddy drawing. I don't particularly like this one. But it's an Excelsior and a decloaking Khan ship. Which I designed myself, actually, so if you don't like it, take it up with me. Next up, we have got, it's not that one, it is the pink one. Here we go. This one, pink one. It is a red knight, so there's the light. Sorry, I was really struggling to remember what it's called, so I had to say that. But yeah, you got that. You got some little Daleks. Next up, you have got. Sorry, again, I'm getting really close. You've got this one, this ladder boy. You know, more Daleks shooting them. You know, fun time, shooty, fun time. Next up, we have got the Excelsior going down. And it is the Excelsior, not a Excelsior. The Excelsior you've been seeing up until now has been the Excelsior. Basically, yeah. It was sent to do a job. Sulu is in command of it. Ooh, I like this one. Look at that. I really like this one. It got such a bad view. Like, it was not viewed, and I'm so upset about that. Next up, Station. Don't really like this one. It's a bit shoddy. You know, it's a bit Next up, we have one of Khan's ships doing some cleanup, grabbing the Excelsior. Which, if you want to know, the Doctor actually went to go grab them because he was worried that the Daleks may have, you know, defeated them. Next up, because I did this one because I'd been watching the J.J. Abrams Star Treks, which I don't actually hate. I think they're decent. I think they're very much overhated by the Star Trek fandom. They're not awful. Like, they're not good. They are very much a silly fun time thing. What the hell is going on in this image? Oh! Now, this is an XCOM image. That's why I'm struggling, because, like, it's just smoke. There are ships going down. I don't really know what's going on in it. My XCOM images get better. My XCOM images get better if you didn't hear that because I've mumbled it. Next up, we have this Lado with really, really fucking buff Luke Hulks. The first of the adjacents. Now, when I showed this to my brother, he said that the character in this looked malnourished. No, it's xenomorph skin. Not skin, bones. Then we have, that was first of the adjacent series, then we have just some Venators with the scribble background, which I don't really do that much. These days I just don't even draw a background because I think it really detracts from an image. You got another Venator there. Again, I'm not really going to be showing these as they're a bit shoddy. Ooh, this is one I like. Now the watercolour, ooh, it really screwed up with the pens, but it's this one. I really like this one. I really do. And I didn't know this, but the Munificence actually looks better than most of my Munificence. It looks way more realistic than the ones I do these days, than the ones I did a few days ago. Although I recently looked at a picture of one. Got a shoddy little retreat drawing there. Then we've got, this one, it was, people loved this one, and I see why. I love this one as well. It's so great, like, proportionally, and, you know, just generally, everything looks just a bit off, but it's so good. Such a good picture, drawing. This one, I made an admission when I did the short for this one. I said I like drawing terrain and I like breaking ships, and it's true. I like doing trees. I like trees. Now this one, it's really good. I'm bloody hell that I cut it close. I think it's like 20 minutes away from midnight. Look at it. It's so good. So good. I think this one didn't get shown to as many people, or people didn't like it as much as they liked the other one, but I think it was still fairly well liked by the people who watched it. Next up was one of my attempts at watercolour. It's this one. It's a bit of an drawing. You know, it's a Munificence crashing into the shipyards on the moon below. You know, has an atmosphere apparently. I don't know. I was just doing things. Just a shoddy drawing of one of Khan's ships. Not really lore relevant, not really drawing relevant. Alkash. This is one of the very few times where the adjacent and the ship series is overlapping on the ship series. Ooh, this is one. It only got 14 views, and I love this one. And I know that the reason it got 14 views was probably because it wasn't just music and drawing. It was this one. It was this one. I really like this one. I really like this one. The person who drew it did a really good job. Isn't that right? Wanna go? Yeah, he did a really good job. That's just a show drawing of Khan and Providence. This is a XCOM drawing. With the XCOM universe, I definitely have more fun with it because I just make up ships. Because why not? Next up, we've got another one. This one, every colour came out way too vibrant, and it just detracts from this drawing. I like the designs. I wish I hadn't coloured it. It was so much better without colour. We've got another drawing with the alien ship that I made up. You know, it's meh. It's meh. That's just an Asgard ship. It's a bit naff. Then we've got, this one. It's the final countdown. It's this one. I just had fun with that one. It does take place in the Rift. Then we got this. This to show how powerful the Rift is. You know, that's when a ship goes into hyperspace and is the resulting outcome of that. I look dead inside. I look dead. Even as I'm like laughing, I'm looking at my eyes and they're just screaming, I'm dead inside. Oh gosh, I really need to just, okay. I drew this, right? It's not very good. And I got a comment on that short saying, are you open to suggestions? And I said yes. And do you know what happened? The person never responded. That keeps happening. I keep responding to comments like with questions or like, yeah, I'm open to advice, and no one ever finishes the comment. It's happened twice. I'm overreacting. And this one was received so well, and I don't think anyone actually got the very subtle reference I did. So if you didn't catch, there was a red dwarf in this. And if you didn't know, the series that we're ripping off for this series is Red Dwarf. Originally started in Britain by that guy over there. Sorry, Canada. For you, you know. There we go. Got that one. Pretty good drawing. Not too much to say. There was a void ship in that. I don't think anyone got my... Oh, bloody hell, Simon. It was a reference to a YouTube channel called Joe Vivers or something. Vivers. I don't know. Sorry, this is a really thick piece of paper. It's a really good drawing. It's the one with the British workforce. Not workforce. You know, the people who do roadworks and that. It's really good. I really like this one. This one came out really well. Unfortunately, the short's let down by the talking because I can't write dialogue. And I feel really bad for the people I've wrote in, because like they're good at what they do. That's just a shoddy drawing. Like, they're good at, you know, one of them has a YouTube channel where I think they're doing like an animated series where they talk. I don't really know. I don't particularly follow. I just know they're doing an animated series. Or are making one. I think they do talking in that, because like they're decent at it. The other person, very enthusiastic. He's great. He's not got huge vocal range, but he's great. Anyway, next drawing, I killed a green pencil doing this. But you know, nothing much to say. That's really shoddy. Sorry, I had to pause because another person walked in the house and I just looked through and a lot of shoddy drawings. Next one, a comic that's let down by the dialogue, but I will say, again, it's not the voice, it's not the people who I get to voice these people, it's not their fault, it's my fault, I can't write dialogue. One of the funniest, it's the comic thing for the adjacent series, one of the funniest things I think about the short is I hated doing the pew 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 because I just had to keep overlapping a single bit of audio of droid shooting, of like a B2 shooting, because there's no one just doing rapid fire MP3s for the droids, at least I'm not on YouTube and I couldn't be asked going anywhere else. But it came to the funniest bit of when it gets to the droid zoomed in, it was supposed to be like boom, but I thought, you know, that kind of looks like I'm so happy, oh, happy go lucky me, and then big explosion sound effect, and it's just so funny. Funny to me at least. Anyway, next up is a drawing that is related to it. It is this one. Now, I think I said I lost my pens. It was actually, I couldn't be asked to grab my pens. Next, just shoddy drawings, which means the next one will be a shoddy Venator, because that was a shoddy Providence. I'm going to get a Providence drawing in a moment. Well, it's not necessarily a Providence drawing, but you know, it's Providence adjacent. Really sad that the one that I liked, the short that I liked, because I did two versions of it, wasn't as received as the other one. Just a really thick piece of paper. Well, there were not as many as I thought there were. Then which one would have come first? This one. I know it's a shoddy drawing, but we're very near the end. This is just some shooty. This one I forgot, lost, and apparently spilled a drink on it. Then there is the next one, which is that's just a starbase. This is just a shoddy drawing. Then we have. Oh, by the way, there is a comic for that battle coming. Comic page for that battle coming out. Shoddy drawing. Okay, this one I really liked, and this is what I was on about. This one. Now, I released two versions. This one using Star Trek music system, Star Trek Universe, and one using the song Providence from Poor Man's Poison. And it wasn't showed to anyone. This is a just a bit of a shoddy drawing, and this is the one that came out today that I'm going to delete and re-release, because it's the final countdown. You know what? Actually not. I'm just going to, because I kind of like the one that's already there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it just, like I'm going to have two like I did with the last one. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that. There were a lot more shoddy drawings because the heat wave just really killed me. And on top of that, I've just kind of like lost my motivation a bit. I'm still going to do it because I really enjoy doing the story. It's just the drawing. I don't enjoy the drawing as much anymore. I prefer the writing over it, but I'm not very good at describing things, and as I've proven, I can't do dialogue, so, and I do enjoy drawing. So, many more to come. Pride Month is over, so, you know, hope you had a good one, and, yeah, that's all I've got to say. So, any parting words from my lovely audience of 3 people? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's quite funny, you know. You're not going home. So, I hope you all enjoyed yourself. I hope you all have a good day. I hope all your months are good. And I hope you had a good Pride Month. So, bye. And now it's time to go talk to the cast. That was the crew you previously spoke to. But now that we've done the drawings, you can now talk to the cast. Well, hear the cast testimony. They love it here. And you're going to hear them say that they love it here. And they're going to say some jokes that, like, I'm an abusive boss. Like, the crew already said that. They said that I scammed them. And that I chopped a hand off. But I'm not gonna! I'm just a producer, creator. I'm a guy, alright? I'm not insane.
My arm got shot in a battle and he didn't even send me off to the med bay afterwards. Boss told me I was only here for cannon fodder. I've been missing my leg for at least 3 weeks now and I haven't been issued a new one.
They chopped off my leg and beat me with a soggy end. They screwed me to the top of the roof for the night.
Send help.
Now, I formally request that you rush help while I wait on this door. It's getting a bit cold outside.
Now, one final thing before we finish this. To the guy who said this Dalek had ED. It's nothing to joke about. Eye stalk dysfunction is nothing to be joking about. How dare you? You should not be joking about someone's eye stalk dysfunction. And yes, eye stalk is one word. I'll have you know. Look, just because he can't melt paint off his eye anymore, just because it goes brr, it's nothing to joke about, alright? So remember, donate to eye stalk dysfunction charities. That's 888888888888fundthedaleks.com 88888888fundthedaleks.com. I'm fine. They're not forcing me to do this. They're not. Everything's fine. Blink 3 times for help. Ha 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 ha. And now, one final goodbye from all the crew and possibly the cast if I can convince them to say goodbye. You know. Anyway, goodbye. Au revoir, les seuls. Goodbye. Goodbye. Please like and subscribe. And please send help. They're forcing us to do it. The Canadian guy and the American. They're both forcing us to do it. The Canadian's lying. He's like,